Hello everyone, myself Kirtana J. I am pursuing my engineering in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today we are going to learn about the pointer analyzing. Before moving to the pointer analyzing, let's talk about the embedded system. Embedded system as a microcontroller based software drivers, reliable and real-time control systems. As it is a microcontroller or a microprocessor based system, which is designed to perform a specific task. For example, a fire alarm is embedded system. An embedded system has three components. It has in hardware, it has application software, it has real-time operating system. Characteristics of an embedded system. Single function. An embedded system usually performs a specified operation and does the same repeatedly. For example, a paper always functions as a paper. Tightly constrained. All computing systems have constraint on design, but those on an embedded system can be especially tight. Design is a measure of an implementation feature such as its cost, size, power, and performance. It must be of a size to fit on a single chip, must perform fast enough to process data in a real time and consumes minimum power to extend a battery life. Reactive and real time. Many embedded systems must continuously react to change in the system environment and must compute certain results in the real time without any further delay. Microprocessor based, it must be a microprocessor or a microcontroller based memory. It must have a memory as it is a software usually embeds on a ROM. It does not need any secondary memory in the computer. Connected, it must have connected to a peripheral to connect input and output devices. HW and SW systems software is used for many more features and flexibility. Hardware is used for performance. Real-time examples of embedded system, medical sector MRI, CT scanners, ultrasound scans, radiation therapy. Transportation sectors, GPS, trackers, anti-lock braking system or ABS or control systems as well as airbags. Traffic controls for airspace, highways, railway tracks and shipping lanes. Manufacturing sector, real-time embedded systems are also used into an advanced plants and factories like robotics. AI system has a various process monitoring sensors controls assembly line operation. Advantages and disadvantages of embedded system. Coming to the advantages of an embedded system, it is easily customizable, low power consumption, low cost, enhanced performance. Disadvantages are high development effort, last time to the market. Coming to the pointers, a pointer is a variable that holds the address of the another variable. Pointer allows you to access and manipulate the contents of the memory directly. The syntax of an pointer are data type. It can be any data type integer, float, double character, and pointer variable. This is an example for a pointer. Aliasing. Aliasing describes a situation in which a data location in a memory can be accessed through different symbolic names in the program. Thus, modifying the data through one name implicitly modifies the value associated with all the alias names, which may not be expected by the programmer. Now, coming to the pointer aliasing, two pointers are said to be allies when they point to the same address. This introduces the constraint on the order of an instruction execution. If two writes access that allies occurs in the program order, they must happen in the same order on the processor and cannot be reordered. This is this also the case for a write the followed by by the read or a read followed by the write? The compiler often doesn't know which pointer can alias and which pointer can't. For example, if a function takes two pointers a and b which has the same value, then the name of a of 0 aliases the name b of 0, that is, the pointer a and b alias each other. C99 introduces the restrict keyword that specifies that a particular pointer argument does not alias any other. If you know the pointer do not overlap using this keyword to give the compiler this information can yield significant improvements. However, misusing it can lead to an incorrect program function. The restrict keyword qualifies the pointer and not the object being pointed to. This consideration is not specific to ARM architecture. Using GCC, you can enable the C99 standard. Example on the pointer aliasing function increment two timers value by a step amount where a void timer v1 pointer t1 is used as integer type pointer t2 and pointer step. Many of the instructions are used in this example where arithmetic instruction has had move instruction move, pseudo instruction LDR light dependent register loads the register, STR instruction which stores the register value in the memory, and hash 0 is the immediate value or the offset. From the example, we can say the compiler loads from the step twice. A compiler optimization called as a common sub-expression elimination. Pointer step was only evaluated once, which eventually reused for the second occurrence. However, the compiler cannot use optimization here. The pointer T1 and the pointer step might alias one another. In other words, compiler cannot be sure that the write to timer 1 doesn't affect the read from step. In this case, the second value of pointer step is different from the first and has the value pointer timer 1. Hence, this forced the compiler to insert an extra load instruction. Avoiding pointer aliasing, do not rely on the compiler to eliminate common sub-expressions involving the memory access. Instead, create a new local variable to hold the expression. This ensures the expression is evaluated only once. Avoid taking the address of a local variables. The variables may be inefficient to access from then on. Coming to the conclusion, the strict aliasing rule was introduced to give the compiler vendors so leeway regarding the optimization. By default, the compiler assumes that pointer to incompatible type never alias. As a consequence, the programmer have to make sure that this rule is obeyed. If convert is used on an ARM-based platform, you might get bus error expression that could crash your system. Thank you for watching the video.